guys, welcome back to Learn with Lisa. My hair is wild. It's like a little lion's mane, isn't it? Maybe I need to put it up. No, actually I'll just leave it down. I'll leave it down. Hope you're good. Okay, thank you for loving this series so far. It will continue. And today I'm going to talk about mascara because I think that, well, actually, come on. There's been some controversy. For those of you that are particularly on TikTok, you would have seen it. There is an influencer called Michaela, who, by the way, I think is fantastic. I love her videos. But she did an ad, and basically the controversy was that it was a mascara ad, and she used false lashes, which, I mean, I'm 99% sure that she did. Kind of like an amazing marketing thing too, though, because oh my God, the amount of people that have shared it or spoken about it, including myself, the amount of people that have probably gone and then bought that mascara. So yeah, but obviously it is illegal to show a result that is fake to what the actual product is. Do you know it never used to be? Do you remember when you used to see mascara ads and they'd be like, hold on a minute, definitely someone on Photoshop's gone bloop. It's not the mascara, is it? Come on. But I want to show you tips from me as a makeup artist because there are many you can use, and they're obviously going to be including an eyelash curler. And I know a lot of people are afraid of these babies, but they are bloody brilliant. So I hope that you're going to be able to see the results well on the camera because obviously the eye is small, but I can come in close and hopefully it will work. I think I will put my hair up just so it don't get in the way. Now, I have on my website, on my blog, got a list of my favourite mascaras because there's so many to navigate out there, isn't there? And RIP to the Marc Jacobs at Lash because in my opinion, that was literally one of the best mascaras in the universe, and they only bloody discontinued it, didn't they? So, great. But I mean, I've still got about 3 or 4, but I didn't want to use it because I thought, well, that's not fair, is it? If I use a mascara that doesn't exist. So let's get started first of all to say that my lashes are relatively thick. I'm lucky to have quite thick lashes, but still the difference this technique makes is amazing. This technique I use on everyone that I'm working with, and it doesn't matter what type of lashes that you've got, okay? So you can do it whatever. Eyelash curlers, these are the Kevin Aucoin ones, which I love. And the eyelash curlers, whatever brand they are, should have this little cushion on there, okay? Please make sure you've got that on there, otherwise you'll cut your lashes off. And no one wants that. So just make sure you've got that little cushion. Make sure there's no cracks in the cushion. It usually comes with 4 or 5 replacements, so you can then just replace it whenever you need to, depending on how often you use them. I replace mine constantly. And also make sure it's clean. Make sure there's no excess mascara on there because that will just not help with the results because dry mascara is not going to curl your lashes. Right, let me get a mirror. Here we go. First thing I do, rather than go straight into the base, I'll just curl the little tips of the lashes first, okay? So we're almost, like, imagine it. So imagine your lashes, imagine you've got a straight lash, and then we're going back and back and back. So we're curling it as much as we can with the lash curlers. So if you look down, it takes a few tries if you haven't done it, okay, before, but don't worry, you will get it. Also, I do look very bronzed. I've been using the Isle of Paradise. They're good. Right, so just the tips to start with, and then just do a few pumps. 1, 2. I'm just gonna do like 5 or 6. Right, automatically, can you see that lift? Then we just move back more towards the base. Just please do it slowly because you don't want to pinch your eyelid. Like, it's one of the most painful things you can ever do, so just be gentle. Just pumping that again. Right. I mean, it always just blows me away. So that's the before and that's the after. I'm actually going to repeat that once more just for dramatic effect, just so that we can see a really full on curled lash. Okay, and then right in there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are so many different types of eyelash curlers. You can get heated ones, you get tiny ones, you get big ones, but I just think the classic is best. And then taking this, I'm a bit annoyed I can't find my lash brush, but this is a brow brush, it'll do. And I'm just gonna then just kind of push them up slightly with that. I mean, the curl is major. Did I have my mirror right? I keep doing that, don't I, every episode? Look at that curl. Major. let's get mascara on. I'm just going to do this eye. So I'm going to use the Lancome Lash Idol, which I think is a really nice mascara. And also it has a really nice brush on it. It's quite thin. It's got a little curl to it. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. So I'm going to start by just putting it on wiggle at the base. I mean, most people probably know this technique. It's quite common just to get right to the base. If you don't have very dark lashes, or even if you do, you can absolutely tight line the eye as well, which means go under the lash line. That makes a difference too. Maybe I should have done that, sorry. And then just go under to start with. Don't worry too much about making a mess. So just at the base, base. Can you guys see? Let's have a look. I think it's focused. I never know whether, see, I've done it now. I've turned the cancel tracking off now, so I don't even know if that's gonna, we'll soon find out. Right, I've done that. Okay, next, I'm going to now do the whole lash. So I'm just gonna go right to the tip. It's really hard not to pull a mascara face. We've all got one of them, haven't we? We've all got one of them. Make sure there's not too much excess on the tip of the wand, because that can make it really messy. Just get right in there, like so. Okay, I just made a mess. But that's what cotton buds are for, people. I just made a mess that I'm just going to remove straight away, because usually I would wait until it's dry, but that was a big old clump. There we go. These little tipped cotton buds are brilliant, by the way. They are by my Kitco, James Malloy, who's a brilliant makeup artist. So I'm just gonna do that. Then, oh my God, look at the difference already. Then I'm going to tap the tip of the lash. I don't want too much kind of clumpy product on the lash, but I obviously want mascara. So I'm just going to tap the lash now. Guys, come on. Come on. It's wild, isn't it? It's wild. Okay, so I've done that. I haven't even done the bottom lashes. And then turning the wand vertically, just to flick out, put a little bit more mascara on. Flick out those corner lashes is really key, and for getting those inner corner lashes, because sometimes we forget about those lashes, and actually if you put mascara on them, it makes your eyes look more kind of almond shape, it makes your eyes look more open, so don't forget them. If you have hooded eyes, or you tend to get a lot of transfer underneath your eyes, I would recommend maybe not even putting mascara on your bottom lashes. And if you've got super long lashes, same. But you could get them tinted a blue-black colour, which is the standard tint for an eyelash, and it makes it amazing, glossy, dark. Obviously, get it done by an expert. But if you do the bottom lashes, another little tip, and this is something I do on set, is I get a cotton bud, just like this, and let's try and do this in the camera. I'll put the cotton bud under the bottom lash, and I'll move it as I'm going along. And then can you see how all of the excess mascara that would have gone under my eye is going on the cotton bud? I'm gonna have to try and hold this mirror in between my legs to see if I can actually do this properly. Okay, so there you go. It makes such a difference, like honestly, such a difference. I mean, look at that. Oh my God. I'm not the biggest fan of false eyelashes. Sometimes I love them, but I'm not the biggest fan, because I actually think it's much cooler to not wear falsies. I mean, that's great. And then I'll take my little brush. Where's that gone? You know me, I'm always losing things. Oh, there we are. Take my little brush and just go back in and separate, or take any of those little balls of mascara off that I don't necessarily want. I want them to look feathery. I want them to look long. And they do. Do you know what I mean? Email. They do. Look at that. So they really are the simple steps. Now, when your mascara, if you have got any on your eyes, again, do not worry. Just wait till it's dry, and you can just remove it then. The minute, particularly if you've got eyeshadow on, I haven't got eyeshadow on today. If you've got eyeshadow on, you get it on the eyeshadow and then you try and remove it white, you can ruin the eyeshadow. So just wait till it's dry. And you can also use a clean spoolie just to kind of flick it off once it's dry as well. That's a really good tip. So that is how you get mega lashes. So let's just reiterate that. We curl them and we go from the tip, we go back, back, back. Then you use your mascara, really coat at the root and then go up again. Then you're going to turn the wand vertically, get those inner and outer corners. Then you're going to tap it on the tip of the lashes just to get it coated but without getting any clumps. Then you're going to do the bottom lashes with your cotton bud underneath just to protect it from transfer, or don't do your bottom lashes at all. And then you're going to clean up once the mascara is dry, and that is it. Look at that. Mascara's great, isn't it? Thank you to whoever invented it in the first place. I do bloody love it. And that's it for another episode of Learn with Lisa. I'll be back next week. Do let me know below what you want to see, and I hope this has been useful. If you do try and test it, send me pictures. I would love to see your before and afters of your lashes too. See you later. Bye.